This is Jim Emter, Van Ahn & Company, Alexandria, Minnesota. The closing grain and livestock comments for August 14th, 2015. Sep corn today up a quarter cent, 3.64. Dees corn up a quarter, 3.75 and a half. September soybeans down 11, 9.25 and a quarter. November soybeans down 10 and a half, 9.16 and a half. September meal down 5.70, 3.25.20 on the close there. September Chicago wheat up 3 and a quarter, 5.06 and a half. September Minneapolis wheat up a quarter, 5.18 and a half. Dees Minneapolis wheat down a quarter, 5.33 and 3/4. September Kansas City wheat up 4 and a half, 4.89 and 3/4. Well, it really was a rough week for the grain markets, not so much for corn and wheat, but especially for soybeans. On the week, corn down 8 3/4, soybeans down 30 and a half off the lead month August, but November down nearly 47 cents this week, and the wheat market down 6 and a half. We got a lot of news coming at us next week. As we go home this weekend, we're coming home with a wetter forecast for the Western Corn Belt and even some moisture for the East as of midday models. And we've got a 6 to 10, 8 to 14 day that's also wet. So that's conducive to crop development for soybeans, and that's why you're seeing the weaker tone there. Also coming at us next week is the FSA planting acres or prevent plant acres. That report should be out Monday morning, and that'll be one to watch to see if we get greater indication of prevent plant acres as a result from FSA's actual input data. When you look at the other information here in the marketplace, you're looking at the ProFarm Tour starting up next week, and again, we'll actually have some boots on the ground and get an idea, firsthand what we've got for crops out there. We'll see a lot of pictures, a lot of commentary next week, and that's going to make for a volatile week as well. And then we'll have to see if these rains confirm. So as we come in here Monday, we anticipate a bigger trade again, possibly some more liquidation. We don't think we've got a bottom, but we do think we're working towards a bottom here over the next 30 days. When you look to the feeder cattle market, August feeder cattle down 12 and a half, 213.90. August live cattle down 40, 148.45. August hogs up 15, 78.77 and a half. Pretty much a steady week for feeder cattle on the week. Live cattle down 47 and a half, and hogs up 145. We did have some dress trade yesterday, up $2 to $3 from last week, but that's really all we've seen to this point. We hope to see a bit more, but that's what's limiting the futures market from rallying here all that much. The hog market, another story. We're in more of a range-bound market. We do not think that we really need to press much more than that 59.50 area off the December, so we think that's going to set up as pretty good support. But resistance for the October should remain 67 to 68, and for the December right around that 65, 66 or so area. So nothing that really breaks out in hogs. We've got good numbers around from the USDA hog and pig reports. It looks like that'll continue even into the winter months, and that's going to keep somewhat of a consolidated trading range from our opinion. The live cattle, on the other hand, a little more of a downtrending pattern as we see it longer term there. Possibly some recovery to 150, but look to that as good marketing opportunity. This has been Jim Emter, Van Ahn & Company, Alexandria, Minnesota. Trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and is not suitable for all producers. Past performance is not indicative of future results.